Got a painful lesson. How many of you can raise your hand and point to all the Judases in your life right now? This person's a Judas, that person's a Judas, right? We got them all. But this week, the finger was pointed back at me, and I got to share this. Because the writing that just came to me, it starts off by talking about Christ was infinite in wisdom, okay? So let's all agree on that. I think Christ is infinite in wisdom, but yet he thought it best to accept of Judas, although he knew what were his imperfections of character. So think about that. Why would he keep Judas around? Now listen to this. We know that John was not perfect. Peter denied his Lord, yet it was of men like these that the early Christian church was organized. Wow. So as we're pointing fingers, right, think about who organized the early Christian church. They were imperfect men, but here's the difference between them and Judas. Judas alone did not respond to divine enlightenment. To all appearances, right, he was righteous. And yet he cultivated his tendency to accuse and condemn others. Oh, cultivated his evil tendencies to accuse, condemn others. Listen to this. Judas was selfish, covetous, and a thief. Yet he was numbered with the disciples. He was defective in character, and he failed to practice the words of Christ. Okay, is this maybe hitting home? Are you failing to practice the words of Christ? Are you having a cultivated tendency to nurture your little sins of condemning and criticizing others? Maybe you're the Judas. Listen to this. He braced his soul to resist the influence of the truth, and while he practiced criticizing and condemning others, look at what happens. He neglected his own soul and cherished and strengthened his natural evil traits of character until he became so hardened that he could sell his Lord for 30 pieces of silver. The heart is desperately wicked. Look at how his heart just became hardened because he kept practicing. And while he's practicing these things, he's neglecting his own soul. It goes on to say, tell everyone how dangerous it is to neglect the soul's eternal health fitness. By what? By looking upon the diseased souls of others. By talking upon the uncomeliness of character found in those who profess the name of Christ. The soul does not come more and more like Christ by beholding evil, but like the evil it beholds. My friends, we're all in danger of becoming Judases. Are you one?